Today we are working on the Ruckard Trailering strategy part 3. So I'm going to show you a video and we will check why long entries do not have a stop loss and try to fix this. Zignaly, all of the profit, none of the work. Invest alongside the top digital asset managers and funds. If you use my link and deposit at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable thick coins that can be used for paying Zignaly success fees. Signal. Okay, so let's start in a minute. Okay, so what we were checking the last time is that there was no stop loss here, and we want to know why the hell is there's no stop loss here. So what we are going to check is this stop loss price, which you know, it should be what the hell is this? It should be long stop loss. So what we want to do to check is long stop loss, actually see what the hell is happening there. So this is short stop loss. We want to check long stop loss instead. You know what I mean? Hey, wait a minute, this is not right. So if you are inside a buy order, long stop loss is initial long stop loss plus something. That's right. So this is a break even stop loss, and here we have something different, which should be if this is if this short stop loss is below position price, then you do something, otherwise you do something else. Oh yeah, look at that. So let's fix this for a moment. So, okay, this one, not this one. So this is calculation things. Okay, never mind. I mean, we're going to test this, although I don't think this is what fixes whatever we are looking at here. So let's take a look and see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, we don't have this long stop loss. Now we're going to try to draw it, because where the hell am I here? Yeah. So here we have this short stop loss. What I want to print here is the long stop loss and see if there is any difference between one and the other one. And then hopefully something else. I want to take a look at something else, I guess, which is, yeah, the plot. So this plot here. So we have this plot char here, which is interesting, and then we also have this plot here. And so the stop loss price plot is based on these two values here, which also it's related to the long stop loss. That's what we are going to check here and see what we can do with it. Okay, so what about long stop loss, which we have here? So long stop loss has some values which are long stop loss. Okay, long stop loss is never calculated again once you go inside the buy order. And that's why, that's maybe what we want to fix. Why short stop loss is being calculated and not short stop loss. So is there anything different here which we are not taking into account? Yeah. So we should probably take a look at, yeah, the long stop loss stuff, which was this calculation thing. Okay, so this calc one, no, this total excursions, which is used on long stop loss, is it NA or not? That's a good question. Is this total excursions NA? Yes, it is. So this might make everything to go wrong because of this. Okay, so maximum profit excursion, maximum loss excursion. So that's what we want to take a look at. So maximum loss excursion. Yeah, so let me take a look at this. See what the hell do we have here. So maximum profit excursion. Okay. And the other one is maximum loss excursion. So here you are. Nice. So now okay, so let's take a look here. Maximum loss excursion is an A. Why is that? Because you don't go down. But take a look at that. Maximum profit excursion has something. Yeah. So maximum loss excursion is a good candidate. So maximum loss excursion. This should be fixed the same way that maximum profit excursion was fixed that was with 0.0, isn't it? So let me see. Maximum profit excursion. Maximum loss excursion should be also 0.0. Okay, so now we should have this, which is this one, not this one. Make sure that maximum loss excursion is 0 by default. Okay, so now we should be able to have much better results here. Let's see what we have here. Need to remove this RSI, stupid RSI. Okay, what the hell is happening now? Maximum loss excursion is an A. Why? Haven't we... Maximum loss excursion is an A. Why is that? Haven't we copy and paste everything properly? Position price, maximum loss price. Oh yeah, that's the same thing as here, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm back. So this here, there's the same thing. Okay, so yeah, so this is the take profit. This is the stop loss. So what we have here is yeah, so 938. So yeah, so what we have down here is what we have up there with the take profit. So yeah, so we need this else here in order to have a maximum loss price that makes sense always. So the first time you are here, yeah, so if the price goes down, otherwise what you want to do is to get this yeah, you want to have this instead, which is maximum profit price is position price. However, what we want to use is maximum loss price. Okay, the same thing should happen down here, I guess. When, yeah, that's it. When you have this close be not inside. Okay, so here you are not inside. What you want is the same thing, maximum loss price equals position price. That way this is okay. So this is maximum loss excursion calculation fix. So let me check that this is right. Yeah, okay. So we want this, not this. So this is calculation fix. Okay, let's try if this works as expected or not. Wait a moment. Yeah, so copy and paste here, see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you for watching the video. Seems that someone is watching the video. Okay, so this is doing stuff. Okay, so now we have the stop loss with long, and now it makes sense. You know, it goes up till needs to go up. Sometimes you get this break even. So let's take a look, see how this works. Now that it's fixed, you can see how it goes down and so on. Yeah, and the other one, the other setting is, yeah, anyway. So yeah, so what we're going to do here is so if you change into short only, you cannot compare this because it's the other one, the other ones that we have, which is different. We can maybe take a look, see what the hell is there. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, let's reset everything. Let's see what happens when we have reverse mode. That's something interesting that we can take a look at if you want to, although this is not supposed to work properly with long and short values at the same time. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is maybe put the version. So I think I'm going to remove all of this because it's a bit messy, but you know, maybe not, but you know. So what you want to do is you want to have here whatever. Oh, look at that, we have to change the year and everything because something new year has lapsed. So this is A3. This should be A3 too. Look at that, A3. So now I should be able to add this thing, but not this one here. So this is bump version to A3, and yeah, let's push this. Okay, so what about taking a look at what the hell is this? Yeah, so now we can take a look here. We can search the last tax, which is this one. We can check the trailering strategy, and we can add this to the video description. So yeah, look at that. Now we have the strategy in the video description. Nice. So now what I'm going to do is, you know, I will go on and check this thing about going long or short because it's not right. So we should start checking if this strategy makes sense or not, depending on if you are going long or short. That means that you want to use the same entries for every one of them. We want not to work with hours but with bars, and that way it's going to be easier to do. So we can use whatever we were using in the random strategy. Okay, I think I'm going to remove this plot here because it confuses more than it helps, or maybe not. So what I'm looking for is the place where everything is being done, which is here, training. Yeah, this logic here. Okay, so I have some strategies related to random which used some settings that made sense. Although I don't want to do anything random, I only want to yeah. So the idea is that you've got this what's the So this is the trailering long period, and so this is var index plus trailering offset period equals 0. Okay, the same thing should happen here with short, which is trailering offset trailering short period should be 0. Okay. So this should be trailing logic. Okay. Up here we should have these settings here, which is what the hell is this? These are integers, isn't it? Yeah. So these are integers, like this one here. So this should be minimum 0. So the offset might be 0. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, why would you have a long offset and a short offset if you don't want to? Yeah, if you don't want them to be on the same thing, on the same. Okay, let's do a long offset, and yeah, so it's the period should be the same thing, isn't it? So otherwise, why would you? Okay, well, I mean, you're not supposed to use any of this, but you know. So group trailering, and this should be 0, and so this should be trailering offset. Okay, so trailering short offset. This is short. Now we should have the same thing, but with period. So long period. That's right. Same thing should happen here. Why I don't copy and paste, I don't know. So trailing long offset, trailing long period, yeah. So by default, if you check this, everything is 0, so that means that, oh wait a minute, the periods should be greater than 1, if you ask me. So the mean val must be 1, otherwise this does not make sense. So mean val should be 2. Yeah, doesn't make sense. A period which is so the idea is that the period is 24 hours, and then you just loop within that, and that's it. And you can have some offset if you want to, but it's not needed at all. So now we are right. We are fine, I guess I want to say. Now we are fine. Let's see if this works at all. So So this should be A3 right now, because we have managed to fix this, and only one of the two will work properly, because that's what we are doing right now. So let's see what we get here. Okay, yes, we only have one of them, which is long, and probably we don't have any lines. Oh, that makes sense, but because by default, look at this performance. By default, we don't have anything to be. The whole debug is not here. So right now you're going to see how stop loss is being used here. Okay, look at that. So we have this stop loss and so on, and what we had here, the tests that we have done so far, is 2.5 stop loss multiplier. Okay, so let's test this again, see what happens with 2.5 of this. Okay, you can see how somehow it's good, but then it's not so good. Okay, and yeah, so let's so now we should be able to change it to short, and this should be a short and this should be a short. Let's see if that's the case. So it's exactly in the same place, but going to say that this is short only. Let's see what happens. Do we have a short entry here, another one here on there, or is it something different? Yeah, it's the same thing, I guess. Look at that. Two. So as you can see here, yeah, this does not end well, but this one ends quite well. And you can see how it goes up. Here it goes a bit better, and you can check along only, which should have something similar. But the other way around. Here it goes down, short only should go up from here, more or less. Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Okay, so this is what we have so far, which going to add this to whatever we have right now. So not this. So this is about script to have constant have the same period. Short, long, and okay. So yeah, so this is quite nice. So we need to test a bit of this what's the thing, we need to test a bit of this new way of doing stuff, which is Yeah, which is what we are looking at. The problem is that the short stuff, it's not the same thing. I mean, it's not easy to backtest. So let's write down what we want to backtest right now. For value gap, no, here it is. Next. What to backtest? So it's short, so long only. Okay. With 2.5 stop loss multiplier, and also short only with 2.5 stop loss. That's what I want to test. Okay. So first of all, we're going to test. So we reset everything. We say, yeah, we have reset, isn't it? We say long only, and we say 2.5 ATR, because I think that's what we want to have here. So 2.5 ATR, and we press OK. So I'm not sure what the hell I want to have this. Wait a moment. Okay, so now we should be able to list of trades. We should be able to export this. That's it. So here we have this. What the hell is this trailering? Yeah. So this is trailering A3 long only to 2.5 ATR, okay? And now we're going to change this so that it's short only. So you can see how it's different, and we can export this too so that it's short only. Okay, I guess we have done this. So here we can see both of the both of the stuff, and we can play with this. I think this is right. Yeah, okay. You can see how yeah, we also have this problem that we want to play every we want to run up yeah, we want to check the profit in 128. So probably I want to copy this like this, so comparison, something like that. So let's open this one like this, and now let's open this one also like this. So we should have, yeah, you can see how it's not exactly the same trades, but we can play with them and see if they match or not, or whatever, and then fix them if we want to. So here we can copy and paste everything here. Wait a moment. Let's copy and paste everything here. So edit, copy. And now we can come here and say edit, paste. Nice. So what about the time? Wait a moment. Entry short is 2 AM. Okay, so this is the same thing, if you ask me. What I'm interested in is that the entry time is always the same one. So, yeah. As it's 24 hours, it's most of the time this is right, and we should not modify anything. So what I want to do right now is something quite interesting, which is I want to have a nice variable here, which is profit. How do you call this? Relative profit, which it's going to be, let me see, how the hell do we do this? Okay, so here you can see how we have a profit somewhere, which I have not seen before, which is not the count profit but this one, 128. So yeah, so you want this 188 plus whatever the profit is on the next column with the same name, which is this one here. That's it. If it's negative, it means that the profit is negative. So that's nice. And the problem that I have is that I don't know when this, you know what I mean. This is duplicated because it is. Like this. So you can see how yeah, I mean, it's not a good comparison because we have this stuff about, yeah, okay, so the profit, relative profit. So we have this profit, which is minus. Let's take a look here. So you can see how the profit is 128 and 0.39. So it means it's only 0.89. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the profit for the trade or something else, but we want the profit for the trade, not for our you know, total capital. But that's the idea. So you can just sum everything here and see what happens in the end. Although here we have more trades than that we wanted to have, and that's a problem because we are supposed to not to have so many trades here. sure why there are more trades. Yeah, you can see how here the trades start lower. So there are some times that there are more trades in long and short, and this is because when you have two trades, you have to wait for the other trade to end, and we are not waiting for the other trade to end, and this is going to be quite difficult to understand how to measure this, okay? Because everything here, oh, wait a moment. So everything here, which is this relative profit, okay, this relative profit is going to be negative here in everything here, because we don't have number here that matches. So that's what I mean. That's why this is so confusing. This is so difficult to test properly. So I need to make a Python program that looks with all of this data and check what's the relative profit, or maybe we can just work on some of these values and remove. So we can try to work with with 10 of them and see later what. Yeah, use ODF. Don't we have this thing about use automatic? Okay. So let's copy this to the end, and this is going to be mini. Okay, so this is mini. We're going to get the latest yeah, this one's. Oh my god, we have gone too far. Okay, so right now we remove everything from here, and we only have 10 trades, which I guess it's easy enough to understand if this is going to work or not. We also have the exit long, entry long, which should be quite nice to remove what we won't want to. But before doing that, I want to highlight this, and I want to compare this date time with whatever we have here, which is here. Okay, date time. Oh, look at that, I have not removed. I mean, I think it's better if we don't remove it. So this is 2 o'clock. So let's move this to the right so that it's a bit better. We can take a look a bit better. So let me see. Entry long. So it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Okay. 2 o'clock. I mean, is it the same trade? No, it's not. So wait a minute. Let's see how the hell do we fix this, because this is not right. So the last one is 1 of January, and here we have something that starts as 2 o'clock. You cannot start at 2 o'clock if I'm... Okay, let's do it the other way around. Which is the most recent one is 20 of December. Which, okay, or is it 14 of December, 20 of December, 3 o'clock. Okay, so 15 of December, 2 o'clock. Do we have 15 of December? No. We want 20 of December. 20 of December. 21 of December, 2 o'clock. We have an entry. Wait a minute. Are we doing this right or not? So entry 21 2 o'clock, which is here too. So let's start with 21, with this 21 here, which is up there, so we can remove this if we want to. Okay, and now we want to remove everything which is older than 21, which is here. So let's remove 21 from here to the right. Okay, as you can see, we are not going to remove anything else. What the hell is 1 2 3 1 2 3? Trade, draw down. Yeah, we should start with the trade. That's interesting. Okay, so now we should try to move everything from here. So let's remove relative profit, because we don't care about it right now. So let's try and see what we have here. So this is the first one, which is 21. I mean, yeah, 21. So let's move this out of the way. Let's do this. So this should be here. Okay. So right now we have this 2 o'clock. This matches. We have single short position apparently. So that's okay with us. Then we have 22 of December 2 o'clock. However, we don't have 22 of December 2 o'clock because that's a good question. Why don't we have this? Do we have to remove okay. Yeah. Why is this not found here? Why this number is not on the right? They both end at the same time, so this might be the risk management, but let's try and check if I am right or not. So this is short only because we only see short entries, and so what we want to check is where the hell is this? We want to check 22 of November. 22 of November. No, there is not a trade. What about me saying that we don't care too much about so risk management, I want to use it but not too much. So what about non-risk management? I mean, we're going to win something less, more, but you know. Question is, do we have the 22 of November? No, we don't have it. Why is that? This does not make sense. So 22. Oh, look at that. We don't have 22 of November because the query the trade from 21 of December is not closed, so that means that we are not doing this properly. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we don't want to take into account this trade because this one lasts longer. Yeah. Okay, so what we want to do here, we want to remove this trade here. That's right. Nice. So we remove it and we remove this also. I mean, did we have something on the right? No, we didn't have, so this is nice. So now we have something that, you know, this one ends before, but we don't care. What we are interested that they start both at the same time. So this starts both at the same time. Okay. What about this one? Do they start at the same time? Yes, they do. And what does happen here? Do they end at the same time? No, they don't. But the next one, it starts at the same time. So this one and this one here is, yeah, a different date. Why is that? Because one of these takes longer, which is this one here. So that means that this trade here should not be here, if I'm not mistaken. The trade okay, so if I'm not mistaken, what I want to do is entry short, S6 short. What I want to do is to remove this one here, because here is an exit short and we never enter at 26.2. So yeah, we want to remove this one, which is like this. So we want to delete shift cells up. That's right. I mean, maybe not like that, but damn it. So we want this to be removed. Shift cells left. Now I just want to remove this like this, and that's it. Oh, I have removed the number here. I mean, what was the number? Okay, 5, 8, 1. Okay, so now we should move this to, yeah, maybe we should do like this so that it's a bit interesting. So this should be moved here because that's what matches here. So now we have this entry long, which is 24 to AM. This is also 27 to AM, so we are okay. This is 28 to AM here, So let's move it to the downside. Okay. Now 28 to AM. This is 29 to AM. Cat. Let's copy here. No, I don't want. I think I am doing more than expected. So this should be moved here. Okay, so now we have 29 and 29 2 AM, and this is 30. Oh, look at that. Here we have a 30, but this ends at 36 AM, so there's no way that this makes sense. So this should be removed. So let's remove it. Now we can we can remove these two lines so that everything is easier. So here we have this entry long 31 2, and this one is 1 2 1 2. Okay, and we are done. Wait a moment, I'm not in the right place to understand what we want to do here. Okay, let's try again. So 31 2 AM, and this is 1 of January 2 AM. Oh, look at this, there is a difference. So this 31 2 AM ends here on 23, but here it ends. Wait a moment. So this one ends here on 21 hours. Okay, so 1. This, if this is later than this one here that we have here at 2 AM, so we can remove this one from 2 AM, and that means that we probably want to end here. So 31 2, which is here. Where do you end? You end here, and these two from here we don't want them, so we can remove them. That's right. Okay, so now we have these 10 traits, okay, which more or less make sense, which have their own entry long, and here is entry short, short entry with different dates. Okay, and what we're going to do right now is this this profit, relative profit. I mean, I know it's not the right name, but I'm going to go with it. So what I want to use is the profit from the trade in percentage, which is this one here, okay, plus the profit of the trade on the same row, which is here, and that's it. Now we can have more or less the same thing here, and you can see how this is not very good. So you can see how this is, I mean, how the hell do you do this? You have this thing here, the sum. So this is minus 9%, so this is minus 4%, 4.5%, so minus 5%, yeah, because this is twice. This one works well, but the other ones did not work quite well. And that's what we have here as a test. Okay, so that's a bit the idea, that we have with this. So it does not seem to work quite well. So I think that maybe we are not using the right per, or maybe not the right settings. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we have these results. Let's see what we can do. So we could automate this with Python so that it's not so painful to understand what's happening with these results. But before doing that, I'm going to take a look at changing this into 4 hours and so on. See if there's something that makes sense like this. So this is short only, I guess. What happens with long only? Do we have anything better? Not so much. And what about short only? Does it go up there? Not so much. Okay. What about 1 day? So 1 day is 1 day, you know. Look at that. 1 day goes up. It's minus 8%. And what about long only? Minus 42%. That's interesting. So probably with the short only we are only minus 8%. And we are working with 2.5 ATR, isn't it? And if we use 5 ATR, this is not going to work very well, isn't it? long only, short only, max drawdown 60%. Yeah, I mean this ATR, you need to have some ATR that makes sense, not like 5. Why do we have so few trades? Oh, look at that. What the hell is this? This is daily with short only and 1 ATR. However, for 32%, 39%, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same trades. You know what I mean? Let me write this down. So it should be something like okay, so daily long only 1 ATR stop loss and short only 1 ATR stop loss. Okay. Which is by default we have 1 ATR and we choose long only. So this is only 30 trades, so I want to check whatever happens here, because I think this could be interesting to understand, to use this. So long only, so list of trades, let's take everything here. Let's export this as trailering long only 10 daily. Okay, and let's check this thing here, long short only, I mean. Now let's export as short only. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now we should be able to copy and paste these and open and there and this and that. So this is daily short only and daily long only. So we have the values here, which is okay, so daily, yeah, we don't care about this. So 30 trades, probably the ones that we have. So we can save as ODS. So this is going to be a comparison also. So I want to open the ones that are short only. So now we can open this, we can copy and paste. Oh, look at that, there's an open trade which we want not to use, so comparison daily ODS, that's here. Okay, so we have an entry short from 22 of December. Oh, look at that. So we don't want this one. 22 of December. Okay. We don't have the time here. That means it's 00, I guess. So yeah. This one ends on 28 of December. This one is empty. So we want to remove this first. So this is 22. We want to remove these two first trades, or these two last trades, if you want to call them like that. And now we're going to check. Yeah, we're going to check. The hell is O trade? So yeah, so let's take a look. 28 4 11 17. I guess that there's no hour because it's not needed. So 17 24 31. Yeah, so I guess that everything is okay because we have the same number of trades in every place. So 7. Yeah, the problem here is that we don't know when the stop loss is reached. So we probably want to use a higher time frame and work with that. So 5 21 here, 13. Look at that, 13. Yeah, because it's every 24 days, isn't it? We need to have more trades. This is, sorry, 9. What about this one? This is 12. Exit. This is long. Okay. Well, we're going to try to calculate the relative profit and see what happens. Although I'm not sure if this is right or not. So the relative profit is the profit percentage here, and whatever we have on the right, which is here too. Look at this. So this one is positive, and here you are. So we should have, yeah, we should have something, and we don't have it. I mean, so what you have here is you can sum this, and this should be whatever you want. So this is minus 14 because this is twice. So I'm not sure if this is the right thing. I mean, the question is, are we doing so? This profit percentage is is it something? Is it related to our total total amount, or is it something else? That's the question. Okay, so let me check how the hell do you do that. So here you see, you say you have, yeah, okay, let me see. Here you have like this. This is what you win with the long trade, and this is a 4%. Okay, nice. And what the hell happens with the short entry? So the short entry, wait, maybe we can just leave it like this. Try to do it here. So here what you have is the other way around, so that means that the short, that we are losing whatever, so it's like this, 40 minus, and this should be like this. Now we can do like this. Okay, so you can see how is the profit is 410 and the other one is 264. Yeah, it's not the same thing, but I guess that you have this thing about pay and commission, which is taken into account. So it's 402 instead of 410, and it's 273 instead of 264. Yeah, so probably this is okay. So yeah, so you lose money here. That's nice. I mean, that's nice. That's something interesting. Yeah, so what it's interesting is how this works well with short only. That's quite interesting because look at that, net profit is 6% with only 30 trades, and the reason why is that is because we are in a trend. So long only is not so good. However, if we go in reverse and we choose to use the enforced higher time frame with, I mean, not 1 hour but 1 day, oh, look at that. And here we should have short and long only trades. So probably this seems to be right, although there are not so many trades. What about this thing? So what about choosing 4 hours instead of 1 day for this? Is it any better? Yes, it is. But you know, long only, short only. It's even better, worse, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to test this. I mean, this should be working well with this ATR stuff. In the end, what we do is, okay, so let's try this again. I wonder if we want to use not this but testing, but the one about using go inside of the trades to see what happens there. So let me see. So what about short only in like 3 ATR? Okay, it's about long only. Same thing. Yeah, I think that the problem is that the ATR is never reached or something. So what about 2 ATR? Is it any better? Yeah. Short only. I need to test this properly because I'm missing something. In the other thing that I want to test is other you know, other pairs like this one. Oh, take a look at that. No data. Why no data? What's the problem with you? List of traits. Oh, look at that. There's a trait here which is never fulfilled. Why is that? We don't know. No stop loss price here, because why would you? What the hell is this dinosaur here? It's the first time something happened there. So as I cannot have an ATR, I don't have this stop loss properly. Is that the reason why? I mean, what the hell? Oh, 4 hours. Wait a moment. Okay, let's reset everything and go to 1 hour, which is the one that I'm used to. See what happens. But that's not obvious that this is wrong. That's not obvious. Okay, once again we have this stupid only one trade which is never fixed. Okay, what about short only? So yeah, so let's write for okay, so previous video. So let's write here next video, which is going to be backtest BTC Tom USDT perp in 1 hour long only, and also short only, and debug why is the stop loss or take profit is not reached at all, and there is only one trade. Okay, because that's something that I do not understand. So here we should have let's take a look at this debug thing and see what you have here. So maybe I'm not seeing something that I should be seeing, but I think that the problem is that there are a lot of NAs here, not sure why, and that brings everything to a halt, and that's not okay. This is 1 Bitcoin or whatever. Take profit price, stop loss price is 0. Here we have this maximum stuff, I guess, which is whatever. Then this is reached, but we don't see the green one or the red one, which we don't know why. So take profit price, look at that, short stop loss is not defined. Why? Because, well, I don't know. Should we have short stop loss? Yes, we should have it. Why it's not defined? I'm not sure. So this is for the next video. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching this video. We're going to end here. I mean, I'm not sure if we have yeah, we don't have. Yeah, let's push this. What the hell is here? Okay, yeah. So let's push whatever we have right now. We will edit the video description to have this new commit. Okay, so browse files, add this commit, trailering, this one here. Okay, so let's edit the video description here. We have this new version, which, okay. So thank you very much for watching this video, and see you the next time. Zignaly, all of the profit, none of the work. Invest alongside the top digital asset managers and funds. If you use my link and deposit at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable thick coins that can be used for paying Zignaly success fees.